Hello students, welcome to the Pole Science of class 10, and today we will proceed with the different party systems that are there in the world. That may be one party system also, that may be two party system also, and that may increased to multi-party systems also. So in the previous classes we read about the political parties, its components. Along with, we have also understood about the necessity of the political parties. After that, lastly, we read about the functions of a political party, which were subdivided into 7 points. Starting from point number 1, first function is contesting elections. Second point was the policies or the policy making. Then third number was making law. Number 4th was formation of government. Number 5th was playing opposition. Number 6th was shaping public opinion. Number 7th was access to government machinery and welfare schemes. So today we will proceed understanding about the different party systems that are prevalent in today's world politics. So let us proceed then. So we will proceed first with the one party system. Under different party systems category, the first party system that is prevalent in the world politics is one party system. So about one party system, in some countries only one party is allowed to control and run the government. These are called one party systems. For example, in China only the Communist Party is allowed to rule. So that means under one party system, by the word itself you can easily realize that the system in which only one party is given the power to rule the country, there are no other options of having political parties in that country, is known as one party system. That only one and only particular party will be given the responsibility to run the government. So this type of government which is prevalent, that is one party system, is prevalent in a country, China. In China only one party is there, and that is the Communist Party of China is there. And about the Communist Party of China, we have already read in class 9 and 10 that various candidates are there, and those who want to fight the elections are to take prior permission from the Communist Party of China. Then only they can fight the elections. So no matter the number of candidates are there, but that particular candidate who will be chosen will be only from that single party, that is Communist Party. So people in China don't have much options to choose from. They need to choose from the one and only party that is present in China, and that is the Communist Party of China. And regarding one party system, this one party system is followed in a country, China. Then moving on to two party system. In some countries power is shared between two main parties. Such a party system is called two party system. The United States of America and the United Kingdom are examples of two party system. Clear? That means moving from one party system to two party system. This two party system is a system which is followed in some countries where only two parties are there. That is number 1 and number 2. That means you have to choose from either of the candidate who is fighting elections or contesting elections, from either number 1 or number 2. So the people need to choose from the two parties only, between the two parties only, whom they feel that candidate is good, from that party they can choose, but they have the option of only choosing the particular candidate from either of the two parties. So this two party system is followed in country like United States of America and United Kingdom. In case of United States of America, there are two parties, that is one is Democratic and one is Republic. That means Republican Party and Democratic Party. So people have the choice to choose from either the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. So the country which follows this two party system are the United States of America and the United Kingdom. Clear? Now moving on to multi-party system. In multi-party system, if several parties compete for power and more than two parties have reasonable chance of winning, we call it a multi-party system. In India, we have a multi-party system. That means what? We have first came to know about one party system, which is prevalent in China, and in China only one party is there, and that is Communist Party of China. Then secondly, we read and understood about, come to know about the two party system, which is prevalent in United States of America and the United Kingdom, where democratic candidates, either Republican candidates, are contesting elections, and the people have only two options to choose from. Either of the two, they have only one options to choose from. And moving on to the third party system, that is multi-party system. That means multi-party, by the name itself, tells us that if there are more than two political parties in any country who are actually competing to win the elections in a democratic process or in a democratic way, that system is known as multi-party system. That means more than two political parties, when they are equally representing their own party in order to win the elections, that is known as multi-party system. So example of a country which follows multi-party system is our country, India. In India we have multi-party system. That means we have many political parties. That means India is the largest democratic country in the world, and as a result, we the people, we the voters, are getting enough chances to choose our candidate. We have lots and lots of political parties, and we have our own choice to choose whoever the candidates we think that the particular candidates who are good for the society. We can choose from that because we have many options to choose from. Since multi-party system tend to offer more choices to the voters, it is often considered better than the other party systems. So as a result, what happens, if in a country like India where many political parties are there, so it is believed that a country which follows multi-party system, that means many political parties are there, that country gives their voters a very fair chance, a very good chance to elect the candidate of their choice, because in a multi-party system there are many choices to choose from. So in a country like India, we the voters, we the citizens of India are given many options to choose from. But in a country like United States of America, where they follow two party system, or in a country like Communist Party of China, where they are following only one party system, so this one party and two party system does not give their citizens fair enough chances to choose the candidate of their choice. But it is believed that in a multi-party system, voters are given choices. Voters are given their choices to choose the candidate, particular candidate whom they want to be chosen as the member of Legislative Assembly or the member of Parliament. So it is also believed that the multi-party system offer more choices to the voters when compared to the one party and two party system. Clear? So with this, we have come to the end of today's topic, and in today's topic we have read about the different party systems that is prevalent in the world politics. Number one that we have read is one party system, which is only the type of party system where only one government is given the responsibility and there is only one political party. And the example is China, where only Communist Party of China is there. After that, we have read about the two party system, where only two parties are allowed. That means the candidates either from the two parties will be chosen. Only two parties are there, and the example of that kind of two party system that the country follows are the United States of America and the United Kingdom. After that, lastly, we read about the multi-party system, where we have seen that more than two political parties, if they are contesting elections, that process is known as the multi-party system. And for example, our country India is following this multi-party system, and as a result, this multi-party system is believed to be better than the other two party system, which is one party and multi-party system. Question might come like this in the board exam, that why is multi-party system preferred over the one party system and two party system? Then your answer should be like this. That means the multi-party system is preferred over one party or two party system because it gives us, or it gives the voters, more choices to choose their candidate from. That's why it is preferred, or it is being believed that multi-party system is better than the other two forms of government. So with this I will wind up today's topic. Thank you.